what is up guys? I'm here with a brand new patch today. We've played some Nilfgaard, we've played some Northern Realms. Northern Realms is very strong and I look forward to giving you a nice stockpile list in the near future. We started off with a bit more of a meme deck. Now this was very fun to play. Whether it is as strong as I'd like it to be in the future, maybe not yet. I still want to optimize this list and I'm still already working on a second variation of this one, but I didn't want to leave you hanging, so I decided to post this version of the deck so long. Yeah, maybe you'll have a lot of fun with it like I did. I look forward to showing you how it works. Alright, so first and foremost, this is an imprisonment list. The reason we have an imprisonment leader ability is not only for control, meaning that it locks a card and damages it by 3, it's also nice to give statuses. Now the reason we want statuses on the board with this deck in particular is because of cards like the Thirsty Dame. Whenever an enemy unit receives a status, this card will boost itself by 1. As well as cards like the Seditious Aristocrats. This card will boost itself by 1 for every spying enemy unit. And whenever an enemy unit gains spying, it will boost itself by 1. So the nice thing about Seditious Aristocrats is the fact that it works retrospectively. In other words, if you play it after you've given out spying, it will boost itself for all the spying statuses that's already on the board, and it will add a boost for every spying status you give out after you've played it, unlike the Thirsty Dame that will only get boosted when you play a status while she's on the board. So we have 2 Thirsty Dames and 2 Seditious Aristocrats. Both of these cards are aristocrats. Aristocrats are important because of the Masquerade Ball, the most expensive card in this entire game. Masquerade Ball is 15 provisions for a reason. It used to be played by every single Nilfgaard player in existence. It was a very fun meta back in the day, and I hope to bring back some of that nostalgia with this deck. So what the Masquerade Ball does is, it will progress whenever you play an aristocrat. So, the aristocrats we have is more than enough, the Thirsty Dames as well as the Seditious Aristocrats. We also have the Van Moorlam Hunter, which is an aristocrat. This card is nice, it's only 4 provisions. It can give a card a lock on the range row, and on the melee row it will give a card bleeding for 2 turns. Remember, a lock as well as bleeding are statuses in this game. That's going to be important later on. Alright, our other aristocrats will be anything you play on your side of the board, right? So Vincent is an aristocrat as well. He will destroy an enemy unit with a status. So, if it has bleeding, if it has veil, if it's a defender, Vincent will take care of it. Now, the thing you have to notice with Masquerade Ball is it only progresses when you play an aristocrat on your side of the battlefield. So, remember, even though something like Joachim is an aristocrat, you don't actually play it on your side of the board, you play it on your opponent's side. So it won't be triggering the Masquerade Ball. Now, remember, Joachim is still a nice card to have. It will play a non-disloyal unit from your deck and boost it by 8. Non-disloyal mean it won't be playing a spy like Roderick, because it's disloyal. It will only play cards that come onto your side of the board. Roderick is also an aristocrat. It won't trigger Masquerade Ball. It goes onto your opponent's side of the board. This card will look at 2 random gold cards from your deck, then play one of them. This just helps to make sure that you actually access cards like Masquerade Ball, because we only have so many thinning options in this deck. Alrighty then, of course we have Coup de Grace. This is an echo card, meaning you get to play it twice. This will damage an enemy unit by 3. If you kill the card, it will play a base copy of it. Or, if you have Conspiracy, it will play a base copy of it. Conspiracy means if the card has a spying status, that little eye symbol on the card. So you normally use it on Joachim or you use it on Roderick because they automatically have spying. But this deck is going to give out a lot more spying than just that. Emhyr var Emrys recently got buffed. Now, whether we keep it in this deck in the future, a big maybe. I added it for now just to see how it works and if it's nice to play with. Of course, when you pull this card off, it's great fun. So this card on deploy will draw a card from your deck and then you will move a card to your graveyard. Whenever your opponent plays a unit, this card will give it spying. The order ability of this card will reactivate after every turn because we have Devotion, meaning you'll be able to seize a 1 power enemy unit with Spying. So if you're able to damage some enemy units who have Spying, you'll be able to steal them back onto your side of the board. Quite nice, but the reason we like it is because it will give Spying to literally every enemy unit your opponent plays. Now, why do we like Spying? Because of Thirsty Dame and Seditious Aristocrats, who will get boosted every time that happens. Alright, now we also have some other spicy new cards like Philip. Philip is quite cool. Let's give him a quick transmute. I think he deserves it, right? Philip, interestingly enough, is Vincent's child, lore-wise. And he's a scary dude. So, this card works as such. If you have... I can't concentrate, this is so cool. He will give doomed status to an enemy unit. And you can use him every turn. But, if the card already has a status, it will instead give it a lock. If the card has more than one status, it will poison the card instead. So, you can totally use this to poison cards, lock cards, and give cards doomed. Remember, if a card has doomed, it won't go to the opponent's graveyard, it will banish itself. So, if you want a card to not enter your opponent's graveyard, giving it doomed status is quite nice. So, let's say you have M here on the board and you're giving everything Spying. That means it already has a status. So, when you use Philip, it will lock the card next. If you use it again, it will poison the card. So this is an awesome card to have. You're going to want to try it yourself. It's also an aristocrat. It will trigger Masquerade Ball. I'll show you some cool combos I had during my stream today. It was a lot of fun. Alrighty, so some more poison to finish cards off would be Fangs of the Empire. Gives an enemy unit poison. Remember, you need to poison a card twice in order to destroy it. Then we also have our Rot Tosser. A Rot Tosser spawns and plays a cow carcass. You throw the carcass onto your enemy side of the board, and if it goes off at the end of their turn, it will poison adjacent units. Now that would give it 2 statuses, plus the 1 status of the cow carcass. So that in itself already gives your Thirsty Dame 3 points, which is quite awesome. It poisons cards as well, so that's a lot of nice things we got going there in one single card. Next we have Van Willem's Caber. You can decide to poison a card with this one, or purify a unit. Purify is nice, it gives you just a little bit more options at your disposal. Maybe you want to get rid of a defender, maybe you want to purify one of your own cards. You have the option of doing either. Next up we have Arturius Vigo. This creates and plays a 1 power copy of a bronze unit from your starting deck. So that's pretty nice, especially if you maybe want to have another poison, another Thirsty Dame. Also Hunting Pack. It's quite nice to use it on Hunting Pack. Hunting Pack is a thinning card we used a while back. If any enemy unit has a status, this card will summon all copies of the unit from your deck. So any enemy unit that has a status will activate this card. If you don't have any of these in your hand, but Arturius gives you the option of playing one, it will pull out 2 of them from your deck, which plays for a bunch of points. Alright, of course we also have Yennefer. This is able to steal a card on your opponent's side of the board, place it on top of your deck. Obviously Joachim will automatically play it because he plays the top unit on your deck. So that's always a nice combo. I didn't want to shuffle that away or do anything with it. Now we also have 2 Blightmakers. This is because Blightmakers are pretty nice, but we only have 1 Mage Assassin. Why is that? Normally we use a Blightmaker, move the Mage Assassin on top of our deck, and then get a Guardian as well. I felt like I value these Van Moorlem Hunters and Poisons too much to replace one of them with a Mage Assassin. If you want to, you can. You're more than welcome to. So what do we do with the second Blightmaker then? Well, as you can see, if you move a special card on top of your deck, instead you spawn and play a Cow Carcass. A Cow Carcass being what the Rot Tosser throws, right? So if you need more poison, the Blightmaker will give you a Rot Tosser, which I think is pretty valuable. In some situations, more valuable than the Mage Assassin. So yeah, guys, that is the deck. Of course, I also chose the collar here as a stratagem. This will lock an enemy unit and damage it by 3 points. If you want to, you're welcome to exchange it with Basilisk Venom, which will poison a unit Or you can, if you really want to go with the magic lamp, which will give you a 5-point unit on the board, help you with some more proactive plays. But yeah, guys, that is it. It's a pretty fun deck to play. Again, I would like to improve on it, perhaps make it more competitive down the line, but because it's the first day of the patch, I just wanted to play something fun. I'll be back soon with a Northern Realms stockpile deck. Quite enjoying that one, I must say. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll show you a few games now.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
Alright. I'm liking this more. I do miss my mangonels. I'm still considering to maybe replace a Van Moorlam Hunter for a mangonel instead. Going a bit memey. So, in order to win the first round, we're going to definitely need our Blightmaker. I think we keep our Rottosser. Okay. Mangonel. Siege is just board wiping, I can imagine. Looky. Someone is planning to play V for some reason.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
I mean, poison just beats V every single time, I'd say.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Nice. Still one of my favorite combos of all time. Maybe we should have Vincent. Maybe.
Push on! No mercy! Never snip from the master's table. Never!
Neuromancy. Another V. Yeah, so far, how many cards would actually have benefited with Mangonel? Not enough, right? Not enough, in my opinion.
I wonder what my snares would have captured this time.
What sure I'm gonna do here? Vincent is OP, yeah. It's not bad. Okay, look what I'm gonna do. Philip, Zeal, Poison. Hell yeah. What do you think about that? And a Megascope will give him a 5. It's gonna be 4. Hey Minetti, how are you doing? And that's also why my leader is good, because if I need to lock something, like, let's say I got another card poisoned, I just lock it, and then I would be able to give it another poison off the bat. Poison machine. Huh.
Down with you. Yes, that's the right shout.
I mean, hey, I can pass at any moment. I'm happy with this. I haven't even committed Yennefer yet. If only they knew how Philip worked.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
I could have insta-killed it with fangs? What do you mean?
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Yeah, I think you are dumb. I'm joking with you. Yeah, we're still getting the hang of Philip, to be fair. But yeah, let's see what the last card is, if it's worth anything. Should be. Especially if this is a rage quit. We'll see. We shall see, we shall see. Would be nice if we get a rage quit. Yeah, I think it's a rage quit. Too well timed, right? GG. And thanks for the follow, Miss Snow. Yeah, I don't know why the rage quit, to be fair. Okay, so this was fun. I'm still trying to figure out whether Mongonel is worth it. I didn't think so. Not in this deck. I think Mongonel is worth it if we play all out spying.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Vampires.
I can help.
Oh my. Hey Rue, and Face needs to go back. There we go. Alrighty, so round 1 we'd like to win very much. Okay. We got a lot of poisons going. That's always a good thing. Get rid of the Van Moorlam Cupbearer. Okay, we've got thinning as well. Not shabby. Go Face. So we're starting off with Royal Decree. We know it's not a devotion deck. Cave Troll. Vincent says hello. Or poison, actually. I could totally steal it. I just don't want to. Will you post a video about the new patch decks? I'm new and your vids are a big help. I did post a video. I could quickly post it here. I'll definitely make deck guides of the decks I deem worthy. Here is me going over the patch notes if you want to check it out. Alrighty, next up I would suggest we go for... even Philip, actually. Not yet. No, not yet.
My favorite quarry.
Sherbet! I've got a vampire. I forgot.
Feeling a bit peckish.
Feels good, man. My gosh.
You know, I'd really prefer not to spend eternity waiting for you to move.
Thank you. That was very kind.
Oh my gosh, that felt so good. Philip being OP. It's said that Vincent van Moorlem fears only one man. It's not Emir, Varemres, or Geralt. It's his own son. I didn't know it's his son. Vincent has a baby. Oh well, they have to be in the same deck then. They have to. How about we do this? Oh, this is so fun! Okay, this combo works out amazingly. So our Thirsty Dame is an absolute unit of an engine. If they can't deal with my friend Philip, they're absolutely in trouble. She who knows. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I'm having so much fun. This is the deck, guys. We made a deck. Okay, I'll make a deck guide of this specific deck. I'm not changing a single thing. This is so cool. It's like a poison machine. Okay. I'll post the deck right after this. I'm enjoying this so much. Yeah, so playing Philip in round 1 to get the upper hand. I could totally see us doing that. Maybe Thirsty Dame can go for now and 1 poison. Yeah, we definitely need Roderick. The fact that we didn't draw a Blightmaker yet is very unfortunate. And then I guess we try and bleed. Green napkin. Are you gonna play at the airport then? Nice. Witch's Sabbath. What have you done? You have made a fatal mistake, my friend. Fatal?
Never snip from the master's table. Never.
He's not Rolock, no. No. Winter Breed, thanks for the follow. Now we have an answer for Witch's Sabbath. Hell yeah, we do. Oriana, hello there. Would you like a poison? This is so OP. It's ridiculous.
Push on! No mercy!
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
I'm going to be the creator of the next toxic meta. Reddit is not gonna like me. Thanks for the follow, Udf.
Down with it. Yes,
Whee!
that's the right shot.
Hit the ball, that's right. Toxic poison.
He's up to something. We ought to be up to something.
Vampire on vampire violence needs to stop.
Kill the dog diddlers!
Kill the dog diddlers.
The senses.
Oh my goodness, I missed playing Masquerade Ball. Missed it so much.
That's a nice ring. Is it not?
I think we win. What do you guys think? I think we might just come close. Yeah.
Your powers of reduction seem to have waned not one bit.
Hate Miles so much. It's the one I will not GG.
Yield now.
No sympathy. None. How do I have that many scraps? I don't have anything to use it on, unfortunately. Is it the first mole we played against? I'm not sure. Okay, so we're going second. We have some tempo, which is nice. 2 Blightmakers. Having Masquerade Ball in hand isn't the end of the world. We have Hunting Pack tempo. Perhaps getting rid of the Seditious Aristocrat for now. And keeping Rot Tosser. I think this is a good hand. I'm gonna keep it. Self-proclaimed meta creator. When on earth did I proclaim I'm creating a meta? What are you talking about?
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Nothing like some overseas plundering and spring.
Creating a deck is not creating a meta. Gorasi, thank you for the follow. Okay, so I think we'll begin with the Blightmaker. And we will use it on the Mage Assassin. And then next up, we probably go with the Thirsty Dame. When you made that Skellige vid, I've been getting that deck for days. Which Skellige vid? What was the most recent Skellige vid? Oh, you mean Battletrons? Battletrons. Battletrons? Is it? Let me take a look. Relics. Oh, I see Battletrons. 2 weeks ago. I'm creating a meta. What are you talking about? Cosmic, please. Okay, good one though. Still though, please. Why am I never drawing Vincent when I need it? Okay, let's see. We could potentially begin with the Thirsty Dame.
Don't ask a lady her age.
Twitch, thanks for the follow. Hello, Bigster. Kirkland breaches now already. So you're gonna revive this one later on. Fair enough. I see no reason not to start with Philip.
Excellent. I'd hoped for
Some nice synergy, I love it. Hey, Miss Lady J. Gonna buy the journey? Pog, can't you buy it with your own link?
One who is blind can yet see.
And then we do this. Nice. And then we do this. No. You don't think we can use our own? Interesting. Well, I will use yours then. Amazing. I didn't know that. I haven't bought mine yet. Did you guys hear that? You can use that link to buy Journey. You can totally do it. So you don't need to invest in round 1? Tia gets a commission from it, chat. This is true. Already bought it? Worst mod ever. Joking. Okay, awesome, Miss Lady J. Well, I'll go use yours after the stream because I can't actually buy it on Gwent. I'm getting that overlay we always get. Awesome sauce. Morkvarg. What would you do? Now I'm gonna do this, chat, see?
I bring death.
See?
Quite literally.
I also got that bug today, but I closed the game launch from GOG and it worked. Oh, interesting. I will try. I'll try. Hey Duke, how are you doing? This weather though, it's still so hot. And I still don't have a aircon in my room. Toxic Tia and her element. I'm getting a Toxic Tia emote, I just don't have it yet. Lol Fmo, thanks for the follow. Ooh. What I like about this, I can also give this doomed, right? But now it's gonna get locked instead. I can give this doomed as well. Totally ruining their game plan. Philip is just amazing. Duke poisoned it? Yeah, check it out. It's a lot of fun to play.
Magic is a force, a blessing, and progress.
Okay, let's see what this does first.
You will not regret this, sir.
Nice.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Ouchies.
Oh dear. Have I something in my teeth?
Give me your last card and I'll keep mine, deal? Interesting. Seems like a GG to me. Wait, so they could have gotten rid of that card all this time and they just didn't? Weird. Nope. Nope. Nah. You're playing Getty, aren't you? With poison, that shouldn't be a problem. Sorry for the mill. It's okay. Sorry, it just irritated me a bit to play against Mill right now. Don't take it personally. Fukusia, why? Why?
Don't you pester me.
Isn't there a 4 provision? It's a 5 provision and it's Will-o'-the-Wisps. The only reason I'm not playing it is because we're playing him here and he likes to have devotion. Okay. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hand looks good enough, though we could potentially get greedy. It's okay, I think. We definitely win. Best try pass of the season so far.
Beyond what the eyes see and the ears hear.
Hey Nemesis, I'm doing well. How are you doing? I think aim here is just very nice with us seditious aristocrat synergy. As well as Thirsty Dame. It's pretty good with everything we have. It's just the fact that it gives statuses.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Feeling a bit peckish.
So now already we're gonna get a status on everything they play, which is going to give seditious aristocrats points retrospectively. And they're also aristocrats themselves. Then we can also potentially coup anything it gives spying to. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. If we had Philip, oof, bye-bye. If we had Philip, it would also help to get poison quicker, which is nice.
I shall flog them into submission.
The hounds have caught us.
How's the patch? I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Would you like a poison? This is so OD.
Yes,
It's ridiculous.
that's the right shout.
Push on! No mercy!
I'm going to be the creator of the next... Of the... Okay, you're just fooling around.
But she brooks no insult.
He's up to something. We ought to be up to something too.
5 points? Nope. Not 5 points. 6 points. If I wanted Joachim, that would have been more.
May must